What's up everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. In the last episode, we made our way to the two lakes down here in the southern region of Sinnoh, both Lake Verity and Lake Velour, in order to try and stop Team Galactic's plans to create a new universe, as they call it. Of course, we started our episode in Pokémon City, in which we were met by the Professor, Lucas, and Barry, in which they told us about the plans after a massive earthquake. And so now, after visiting the first two lakes and being unable to stop Team Galactic, we're now going to head up to Acuity, Lake Acuity in Snowpoint City, to check up on Barry, as I'm sure Team Galactic has already gotten away. And so, let's get started. And the first thing we're going to do is actually very simple. We'll just head right on over here to Route 211. And we'll simply just basically walk our way over. And we should be able just to rock smash our way through here. We'll pass by you. Now, I don't think we have a special hidden move for that quite yet. Though I do think I know where we might be able to find one. Alright, well, we've come across one Pokemon trainer on our way up here. Hopefully that's all, at least. I mean, obviously there's a couple trainers on the route up towards Snowpoint City, but of course we actually need to make our way there. So it starts with a Skorupi. Nothing too crazy, nothing we can't handle, obviously. With our Infernape here, a simple flamethrower will do. And that's one of two Pokemon down. So there's really not much to talk about when you're fighting battles. I kind of have to think of stories to talk about as like we make our way towards the different areas as we're like battling Pokemon, because I mean there's really not much to talk about. I mean, we've seen Pokemon battles at this point over and over again. So, I mean, I think everyone kind of gets the idea at this point. So there's no reason to just commentate exactly what's happening. You guys can see it on screen. And it's fairly easy to understand. Obviously, these games are made for younger people anyway. So, I feel like that kind of makes sense. Alright, so now we need to head inside Mount Coronet here. And make our way to the north. And we'll use strength here to, of course, be able to push this giant rock. And we can now push these big boulders around. So hopefully this will allow us to continue on forward. And I kind of want to see what's over this way. Obviously, I think our path is straight ahead. But I do want to see what's over here really quickly. Just see if there's anything hidden down here. And sure enough, oh, a rare candy. Oh, that's actually really good. We'll save that for later. We've seen that before, obviously. And okay, we need to use defog here. So we'll walk over, use defog, and we should be able to see in this area now. Now, interesting enough, I do want to explain this area a little bit better. Obviously, we have to use this to get to Lake Acuity and Snowpoint City to the north, but this pond kind of right down here is very special because it is the one location that we can find a very specific Pokemon, one that's very hard to get added to our Pokedex. Though if you fight a certain trainer, you should find this Pokemon. I want to say it's out towards the final route before the I forget the name of it now. I have to check my map. I think we find it on let's see, it's Route 223, I think. Yes, 223. Marine. That's a marine route, so we just have to travel through the water there. So that's kind of I think you can find one in the early parts of that area. But here, and I believe there's only like, so like the game is obviously split up into tiles, and every time I press my stick forward, we move along one of those tiles. And so, only 4 tiles of this entire little pond here you can catch a Feebas. It is probably one of the hardest Pokemon to actually catch and get your hands on. And the reason that's so good is because that will give you the water Pokemon Milotic once it evolves. Though it's also very hard to evolve as well, which is interesting enough as it is. And I kind of want to see what that Pokeball has inside of it. So we're going to head down here and use Rock Smash and push this boulder and whatnot. I like to use Strength. We'll push that just one time. It's all we need. And a bag of soft sand that actually could be really good. I'll have to double check that. Though I don't think we actually have a rock type now in our party. Because I think that's what that soft sand does. I believe soft sand just boosts the effects of rock type moves. I could be wrong about that though. We'll run away. I'm not too worried about catching this Pokemon at this point. We've seen him already, so it's added to our Pokedex. Even though obviously the game doesn't say that. Its data will be added if we catch it, but I mean it'll still be registered in the Pokedex even if we don't. I want to check, is this bag of soft sand here? Yeah, oh, boost ground type moves. We don't currently have a Pokemon that actually has ground type moves, so no need to worry about that. So we'll just kind of, I guess, leave that alone for now. Alright, but now I think we can head this way, and up here should be our exit, I do believe. If we continue on this path here, we go out this way, and this should take us along Route 216. Obviously, it's very cold, and so we need to be kind of careful out here. We'll run on top of this guy so he doesn't see us. And every now and then we'll hit these deep patches of snow. You just kind of have to run around them. Oh, she almost caught us. We'll run this way. We'll avoid the skier if at all possible. And we'll continue this way. And let's actually head inside here and see what's going on in here. Feel free to take a power nap in that bed. As you can see, this lodge is simply furnished. Do what you like here. I don't have thick fat like some Pokemon, so I have to bundle up in clothes to keep warm. Obviously, I am not. Alright, so we take a nap in the bed, and us and our Pokemon have become completely refreshed from said rest. And, ooh, our first encounter in this northern area, and it's a Machoke, a Pokemon that we have seen before. Obviously, we had some trouble with him in the third gym in Hearthome City, the fighting type gym. We'll see, wild Pokemon here are a little bit stronger. And they're going to be a little bit more evolved. So this is obviously just a is it Machamp? And then, no, it can't be Machamp. I forget the version before this. Machop. It's obviously just an evolved version of Machop. No problem there. And everyone is buffeted by the hail. So hail is automatically falling in this area at basically all times. I'm just going to run away. There's no real reason to stick around, I don't think. But we head here on Route 217, and everything gets just a little bit thicker. It's cold as nothing, but nothing that compares to the fire that burns in my heart. Also, there were all those routes like above on like the mountain cliff side there that we saw. Oh, this is another Age Trainers. This is what Age Trainers look like, obviously, when we're out and about. Oh, and we've seen a Raichu for the first time. That'll be good to add to our Pokedex. Obviously, it's an electric type Pokemon, which I don't know. We'll just use Power Up Punch here. We don't really have anything that's super effective, so we'll just boost our attack here and hopefully take him out here on this next turn. Nuzzle, not gonna do a whole lot other than, well, paralysis. It's buffeted by the hail, and so are we. And I will just use another Power Up Punch. Because we're paralyzed, he automatically moves first. Uses Agility, which raises his speed. But we get off our Power Up Punch, and there goes Raichu. I am still waiting for that egg to hatch. It shouldn't be long now. Flipper, actually I will switch out to Luxray at this point. It's going to send out a water type, so we'll cover that weakness. Obviously our fire type, it's going to be pretty weak. So we'll send out Luxray here and solve this without a problem. So we'll get off that Intimidate, and then of course Thunderbolt our way to victory here. He may have one more Pokemon, I actually didn't check. He may have 3 though, there also might just be 2. I always think it is kind of funny that us as a trainer, we like always have like 6 Pokemon in our party at all times, and almost nobody in this entire game ever really has 6 Pokemon. The most, like even most gym trainer, like gym leaders will only have at most maybe 5 until you get to the Elite 4, which will have 5 and 6. And then of course the champion has 6 Pokemon as well. They're like the only people that have 5 and 6 that you ever see. Most trainers only ever have like, well, it's like 6 or something like that, which is kind of crazy. Alright, so this is a ground type Pokemon who knows Yawn. And we've grown Drowsy though. Another Heavy Slam should do it. Alright, and there we go. Look at this Ace Trainer out of our way, and we'll continue on forward. Your heart burns as hot as mine. As it's still very cold. And I love how we're just walking out here in a skirt, like nothing's happening right now. Like it's definitely not ice cold right now. I'll show you the techniques that had drummed me into at ski school. And we are challenged by skier Sean, who actually has 4 Pokemon. And he starts with a Snover. So this will be fairly easy. I believe ice types. Oh, Ice Shard. We're still paralyzed. I probably should have fixed that before now. But all these ice types should be very weak to obviously fire types, as obviously fire is going to melt some ice there. And Dusk landed a critical hit, wishing to be praised, which is a nice little thing that we'll see much more. The closer our Pokemon grow with us, the more we'll see things like that happening. And so we'll see our Pokemon do things like that. Golduck, we'll switch in Luxray for that. Being, I think, Water Psychic. Maybe. I don't exactly remember Golduck's element types. It may just be Water, but I believe it's Water Psychic. Not that it really matters, because we can take it out either way. So we'll just Thunderbolt through this one. Aqua Jet is going to do basically nothing. And then we're going to Thunderbolt. And that'll quickly deal with the Golduck. Alright, and then back to Snover we go. Or back to Snover he goes, so I guess back to Dusk we'll go. I thought it was interesting then. You have 2 of the same Pokemon in your party. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but then again, I guess these people aren't all necessarily Pokemon trainers. They may just use what Pokemon are available to them, so it kind of makes sense in a way, I guess. I do think it is quite funny, though, that we are wearing shorts in like the freezing cold snow, but I guess we have Dusk close by, and his little body heat can like keep us warm or whatever. He's following close behind, so I guess it kind of makes sense. Kind of like Breath of the Wild, when you don't have any warm clothing, so you just carry like a giant flame blade on your back, or like a torch or something like that. Yeah, I mean, it kind of reminds me of that in a sense, like thinking about it as in like our Pokemon Dusk here, who's got literal flames coming out of his head. as keeping us warm. Alright, but this Snover is gone. 3 Snovers and a Golduck, and that'll do it all for this fight here. I don't believe it. My techniques were rebuffed. Alright, so he'll stop skiing, and we continue to head north here. And obviously, we're in some pretty thick stuff here in snow. Oh, a bottle of iron. Not too shabby. Alright, so we just kind of have to make our way through here as fast as possible, trying to avoid some of these guys as we make our way through here. And ooh, wonder who lives here. A person, a rare sight. Thank you for visiting. A gift. We obtained a spell tag. I think we already have one of those. No, we have a cleanse tag. And what does the spell tag do? Oh, it boosts the power of ghost type moves. Which I think the other one does the same thing, does it not? Well, I'll never know if I can't stay on the screen here. No, it removes the party leader from, or allows them to run away, I think. Interesting. For some reason I thought I had one of those already. Guess it doesn't really matter too much. We'll stay over here and ooh. So boulder is encrusted with ice. It's bone chilling to touch. I think I showed off some sort of grassy rock in Eterna Forest that is got a similar description to that one. And the reason I show that off is because really, you can see me from all the way over there. That's interesting. But the reason I bring that up is because both of those rocks will allow you to evolve different EVs into a particular type. So obviously that icy rock over there allows you to train or evolve an EV into a Glaceon, and then in Eterna Forest you can evolve EV into what's the grass type name? I completely forgot it. Is it completely forgot, but it's got the mossy stone over there. I completely forgot the name of that evolution for some reason. I almost said Flareon, and I was like, that's fire. That's not quite right. It doesn't really matter though, as we don't have an EV, so there's really nothing we can do quite yet. And we're definitely gonna need to heal here in a moment, just because the weather is starting to get to us a little bit. We'll send out Lux right here to handle this Gold King. A lot of just swapping out between these two. We don't really see very many Pokemon that aren't water or fire for some reason, or that are weak to fire or weak to electric, it seems like. At least that's just what I'm seeing so far. It's either you're weak to electric type moves, or you're weak to some sort of fire or fighting type move, and that's really just about it. There goes Ace Trainer Olivia. That's an odd face to make it me, but whatever. You seem so shocked that I beat you in a battle. Like, you challenged me, but then that was it. And oh, actually, we're here at Acuity Lakefront. We're here to make sure the Snowpoint Gym Leader doesn't disturb us. Interesting. So, seems like Team Galactic won't let us through. So, Barry must be stuck inside there. And so they were talking about the Snowpoint City Gym Leader getting involved and helping out at Lake Acuity. So maybe we should go see her and see what's going on. And maybe we can either get her help, or maybe we can even get our 7th gym badge. And maybe by that point Team Galactic will be gone, perhaps. But we'll head into Snowpoint City and see if we can at least get her help. And maybe also challenge her to a duel while we're there. So we'll grab this, and we got an Ultra Ball. And I don't think I've used any Ultra Balls yet. We really hadn't been catching too many Pokemon. But if we head right over here and up this way, here we are inside of Snowpoint City. So down here is obviously our Pokemon Center. that we can head inside of right over here, and we'll restore our Pokemon to full health. This will also give us a place that we can now fly to whenever we want. And so now we'll be able to fast travel all the way here without having to go through all that snow and stuff again. And then, yeah, I believe our Pokemart is right down here. We haven't visited one of these in quite some time. So I'll just head inside just to see what they've got to offer. So we've got some Ultra Balls actually in our stuff. We got some Hyper Potions, Revives, pretty much just about everything we could really want. I actually may grab, okay, not quite that many, maybe like 17 Hyper Potions. That's quite a lot of money, but that'll be really good for us a little bit later, I'm sure. So now let's head out here and let's head inside this Pokemon gym and see what we can do inside. See if we can get some help, perhaps. And yeah, this gym right here, it is notorious for being a very difficult puzzle. I'm not even sure if I'll get it on the first try. No, I think I just want to do this. And then, yeah, just like that. And there we go. We knocked out those first three. And I may not get this on the first try. I may end up having to look up the pattern again, because this gym is notoriously difficult for its ability to confuse you and get you kind of backwards on how to go about solving the puzzle of getting to the gym leader. So we got a Quagsire here, which worries me very much. So much so that I will actually swap into Luxray here on the first turn and basically just kind of waste a turn, because he could do a lot of damage to Dusk no matter what, because being a water ground type, that's like the two things that we are most vulnerable to as a fire type Pokemon. So Muddy Water, though, I'm not too worried about this. Seems like this big ol' attack, not really. It's not going to do a whole lot. I mean, it'll lower our accuracy a little bit. It's the name Muddy Water, and oh, that's right. He's a water ground type, which covers the weakness to electric type moves. I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot about that. Yeah, ground types are completely immune to electric type moves. I do this every time I think I fight Quagsire, which is kind of hilarious. You would think I would remember each time it's a water. I mean, I remember it's a water ground type every time. But we just dodged two moves twice, which is kind of hilarious. And we'll use another bite here. Hopefully take him out. And there we go. And we defeated Ace Trainer Isaiah. And even in here, it's still pretty cold. Now, I think we want to head this way. And then up. Perhaps over. Okay, no, that's not quite what we want. I think you want to go this way, I think. Or maybe like this. Yeah, there we go. That'll take out. Okay, not quite what I was looking for, but close. I do want to be here, though. Okay, maybe not. But I do want to be... Yeah, there we go. Alright. Sweet. We've gotten all those cleared. And now we need to kind of worry about these middle sections here. But getting there can be a little tricky. Yes. Oh, too far. I need to go one more this way. I think I need to go all the way down again. And then like this. Okay, no, I've already been here. Alright, let's go back this way then. Up. Up again. Or don't go up. I didn't really want to go that way. I think I want to go back the other way and around that way. So we go to the left here. Well, that just puts us back in the same spot we were earlier. We end up over here again. How's it going, Champ? Do you see the big snowballs placed here and there? You need to slide on the ice with enough momentum to crush them. The gym leader sure is a user of ice type. Method defenses with scorching hot fire type moves. It's all about focus with this gym. Bear down and focus. You are right about that. Oh, I think I've got it. I can at least do this and this. And yeah, sweep through there. Okay, I got that part done. Avoid that trainer if at all possible. Now, I think if I slide down this way, that won't hit that other one down there. Yes, I just slipped through here. Okay, that just puts me back here. Alright, now to figure out a path to get here. If we could find a way to go from up there, that would be nice. Or maybe even up here. Or no, it'd have to be from that angle up there, it appears. So I have to use the left side down here to get there. Alright, looks like we're fighting you now. Alright, so we'll take on this trainer and see what happens. It's always these last two snowballs that are always the trickiest to figure out how to get by, especially with all the stairs around. If there weren't so many like stairs and things like that, it would be a little bit easier. And yeah, Snover will automatically force it to start hailing. Not that I'm too worried about that, obviously. We can just melt through any ice types that we come across here in the gym with our Infernape, and we're good to go. Nice, so that was all for Ace Trainer Brenna. That's one more trainer off the board. I think I need to find a way to get basically over there. I think if I go this way and I go up, okay, that doesn't help me a whole lot other than I guess it puts me here. Yeah, I seem to get stuck down here a lot. I may actually cut ahead until I figure out this puzzle a little bit better. And so I may see you guys in just a moment. Oh, there we go. I made it over here, and now I should be able to, yeah, smash right through that. And now it's just this bottom one left. And I think I may know what I need to do. In order to get over there, by the way, I just simply came here. and then pushed myself this way. And then I'll put you right over here. And what I want to do is I'm going to go this way. Okay, that puts me back here. Alright, there's no path that I can stop on here, I think. Well, I should be able to... Now, hold on a second. It should just be this right here, right? Yeah, there we go. Alright, and that does it for the puzzle. That actually didn't take me as long as I thought it would. Now it's just a simple walk straight forward, down the stairs, up the stairs, and here's the gym leader. You want to challenge Candace? Sure thing. I was waiting for someone tough. But I should tell you, I'm tough because I know how to focus. Pokemon, fashion, romance. It's all about focus. I'll show you just what I mean. Get ready to lose. Alright. And here is gym leader Candace, the gym leader of the Ice type gym. Who also in the cold, just like us, is wearing a skirt, which seems counterintuitive. I feel like you're just gonna get frostbite at that point, but what can I say? I'm also wearing one. Not actually, just Dawn in the... Anyway. Alright, let's get started. Obviously, Snover will just melt through with a fire type move, though I do believe she does have a Quagsire, which could be a problem. We could come across. I think that she does have one somewhere in her party. Obviously, we're gonna get buffeted by the hail this whole time. Sneasel, we'll keep in our current Pokemon. We should be fine. And her Pokemon are actually quite a bit tougher. They're all almost level 40. Sneasel's gonna use Dig, and we avoid. We avoid the attack. Or no, she avoids the attack. What am I talking about? And so we'll use Flamethrower again since we're going to move second. It's going to use Dig. That's going to do quite a lot, actually. And we should be able to get it with Flamethrower here. Yeah, because Sneasel is an Ice Ground type, so no problems there. It's just a matter of who's going to do more damage. So I do think I want to heal up on this next move. Medicham. I will keep in for this one. I believe this is a Psychic Fighting type, which means I definitely want to get a... Actually, I'll go ahead and first thing and probably end up using one of our... Well, we choose a Moo Moo Milk. Why not? I believe I forgot we had those. And they'll restore 100 HP, which is about what we need. It's not quite. And Dusk is thrilled to bits, obviously. Oh, Brick Break. Well, that did quite a lot, actually. Yikes. Alright, looks like we may just have to power up, punch our way through this. And we may go out here. Oh, that did not do a lot, actually. So use Brick Break again. That's probably going to take us out. And it does. Sorry, Dusk. Which actually that might hurt us throughout the rest of this fight. Depending on what other Pokemon she has. I want to say that she has a Quagsire. So the item does more damage. I don't know if they have a held item or not. I wouldn't think so. So we'll just end up using a Night Slash here. Oh no. Apparently dark types are weak to fighting. I'll be honest, I didn't know that, but... Alright, Luxray, you're going in. I would hate to lose here. That would kind of suck. Hopefully that Intimidate helps us a little bit. As we can hopefully get off a bite. Just gonna use Bulk Up here, which I believe raises its attack. Yes, and its defense. Ooh, and Bulk Up is a good move. I'll give it that. We may just be able to outlast this by making sure it gets buffeted by the hail enough. Just gonna use Brick Break. Oh no, this is getting bad very fast. So it looks like we may try our hand here at Bronzog. Hopefully we can get something done here, and I'll probably end up having to use a revive here. Brick Break. It does a lot of damage for like almost no reason. I just feel like that does so much. Like, no matter what your Pokemon is. I always have a hard time fighting against that particular Pokemon. I know they have one in the Final Four somewhere. And I know I always struggle with that one as well. I'm going to break the ice and bring out my last resort Pokemon. And she brings out Obama Snow, who also has a snow warning. Which means some of us are getting buffeted by the hail here. Alright, now let me use my revives. Oh. I don't have a revive. Well, this could get bad very fast. We might actually end up losing this gym battle. I would hate to do that, actually. That would kind of suck. I'm actually just going to spam Iron Defense, I think. I'm not sure what that move did. I think it made us stronger or him stronger. I'm not sure. But we're going to raise our defense very sharply. And probably heal up here on this next turn. With just probably a Lemonade. That'll heal us up. And then we'll just boost our defense to the point where they really can't do much. Earthquake. Surprised that even hits. To be honest, you would think that we would like be levitating. Not that we have the actual move levitate, but you get the idea. Another Iron Defense here. So another Earthquake hits. And I think our defense should be able to. We should be able to do one more of these. This hopefully shouldn't take us out unless he gets a crit. I was going to use Blizzard. Ooh, that. Yeah, because that was close. And it was a crit. But it didn't kill. And that should be our last Iron Defense that we need. So our defense is all the way up. And. Oh. I completely forgot about the hail. Well, looks like we're going in here with Floatzel. I kind of have faith, but I'm not sure how this is going to go. We'll try Surf here and see what it does, though I don't think it's going to do a whole lot. This might be a lost cause. Yeah, that does almost nothing. And I think we're... Kika Drain is not helpful, and there we go. Well, that gym battle did not go the way that I planned at all. So we have no more Pokemon that can fight. We give some money, and we were overwhelmed by our defeat. And now we're back here in the Pokemon Center. I'm actually kind of shocked about that. Honestly, I don't think that battle was necessarily due to bad Pokemon, because all of our Pokemon were definitely stronger than hers. It was more of a fact that our strategy was just not very great there. We didn't heal when we needed to, and I'm also definitely going to go be buying some revives here. And this episode has gone on for long enough. It's been quite a long one, and I'll definitely be starting the next episode probably in that Pokemon fight. I won't make you guys wait for that, I guess. Or I won't be doing that entire puzzle for you guys. I'll probably do it off camera, and then we'll just start the episode in front of Candace. But we'll buy some revives because apparently I didn't have any. And with that, I think that's going to do it all for this very long episode. So if you guys did like this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. It's helped the channel a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, please do consider subscribing. Once again, guys, my name is Connor. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll catch you in the next one.